this. I don't know how much more you need.
So when I first came in, I of course am like a crow and love anything that's sparkly or shiny. And I went right to the pearls, which were from the 60s, like maybe early 70s. Then I found this like velvet leopard print one, and I thought that was pretty cool. It looks pretty old, a little bit beat up, but it's still fun. What do you think? Even more Trixie?
Maybe you should come with no jewelry on so you can try stuff on.
So loud that I had to do a lot of voiceover, but what I wanted to show you right here is that the shoe said Dynasty, and I know Dynasty was a big show back in the 80s, and really loved these shoes even though they didn't fit. Love, love, love. I think I mentioned earlier that Amanda and Stu are the owners of Pixel 19 Vintage. Stu has a lot of the vintage t-shirts and band tees. Amanda has a lot of the women's clothing, and all of it ranges from like the 50s to the 90s. And what's really great about it is that it's quality vintage at wholesale and regular prices. It's just wonderful, and the point of just being in there and being able to have an appointment and walk around was the best.
There's a cool lifeguard hit pick over there.
I mean, who has the lifeguard fanny pick? I mean, come on. This is plus size on the bottom here. This is fancy. Just be aware that there's no air conditioning, so it gets kind of hot. I think I had a pair like this back when I was like 10, so I might not do it today, but I definitely didn't have something like this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit. What I'm telling you here is that skirt is a size 24, and I wear an 18 or 20 in plus size. So what happens is that a lot of the vintage that I buy is a couple sizes larger than what I normally wear. And I can get around this by having a tape measure with me and knowing my measurements from my waist and my hips. And because I carry my weight in the front, I need a little bit more extra room, like where my hips are. And so that's how I can usually tell if something will fit or not. This is where I found this leather trench, and I love myself a really good leather jacket moment. I have so many leather jackets. I used to watch What Not to Wear, and I love Stacey London, and in one of her episodes she talks about having like 89 different black jackets. That's like with me and my leather jackets. London, if you ever watch this video, just know that I understand your obsession with black, blazers because it's just something you gotta love, and each one is different. Maybe from the 80s or 90s, but they're also quilted. Quilted was something that you would see in the 60s, and then it was brought back. So, Fila's making a comeback. They're kind of cool, but probably wouldn't wear them. Actually, I think these might be men's pants, but they're kind of cool. They are wide leg pants. Maybe not wide leg pants, but they're gonna need to be.
Did you have your heart set on these pants?
Oh no, I'm done. I wanted to take a second and point out this Gold LeMay dress. It's from the 70s, probably late 70s, early 80s. And what I mean about when I had said wholesale earlier, that it could be $15, $20, $25, and in a vintage store in Chicago, for that dress with its itty bitty little spot down there at the bottom where I'm showing you, could sell for like $55, $65, $40. So you're getting it basically half off. And the whole best part about this is if you love to go thrifting, this is like a thrift store because stuff's kind of like here and there, and you really got to pick and like dig, especially if you love the hunt and the find. This is the place to go. I mean, it's quality vintage at a little bit more than thrift store prices. What I really loved about this is that the jacket in pristine condition again, and then it says Dean. I'm showing you the tag, and Dean's was a local department store, and then at the top there's another one tag telling you what size it is and things like that. It's just so cool because you won't find that in places around Chicago.
I know.
You are now. Another one of which is really cool is that they have old military uniforms here. This one's from the Navy. I think they even have a Boy Scout shirt, which is right here. And a lot of things are color coordinated too. So if you have a favorite color like red or purple, just look for those. And then your size would be in there.
A lot of it's not, though.
I love denim, and each kind of denim jackets are really different and unique, usually from the 80s, 90s, 70s. Right now, what I'm looking for is a 70s patchwork denim jacket that I had seen in a vintage store in Cleveland recently, so that's what I'm kind of looking for right here. For the coolness of this place, the jacket that I'm showing you is quilted, probably from the maybe late 60s, early 70s, even 70s. It's dead stock. And so that means that it just didn't sell, and they were able to get 3 of those, which is so entirely awesome. Like this cap can just because it had leopard and zebra print on it. Scott wasn't like super excited about it, but cap cans can be a lot of fun because you can belt them, and it's really nice in the summer because there's a really nice cool summer breeze. This place is absolutely massive. It's almost a whole floor in a warehouse, and you can see there's just clothes everywhere from the previous couple of clips. And what I'm pulling out right now is a polyester shirt blend. It's from the 70s. And what I love about vintage is that this is in right now. People are making tops like this especially designers, and they're selling them for like $200-$300. And you can go to a vintage store and get something from that era for like $20. It's great and amazing, and I say just go for the vintage and see what happens. You might love it because the quality is going to be better than what we have now, especially if you go to Forever 21 and go and buy something there.
$1980s, huh?
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's kind of cool. I don't think it goes good with this t-shirt though, but other than that.
A different top, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's it. As you can see, I pretty much am in love with this. I'm turning around. The pants had the original tag on them. That was a leather jacket I had picked up earlier, and I got that shirt because it had a plane on it, and I'm just going to be using it for around the house. So even though these shorts did fit, they weren't my favorite. They fit around my waist, but just because something doesn't work for you doesn't mean that there's something wrong with your body. Remember, you are the best person who you are, and you are always good and worthy enough. Clothing that I got while I was at Pixel 19 Vintage, and I decided to style it with a leopard skirt, a thrifted, it's a slip dress, but I made it into like a tank, and then I've got another tank under it because it goes pretty low. This necklace is from Vintage Garage Chicago. This necklace that I've layered it under, the lion necklace, is from Chunky Armadillo. This is from Amazon, and my skirt is from the Red Closet Shop. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's the entire thing. Hi! And I also paired it with my Doc Martens. This is something that I would definitely wear leggings with, probably coming the fall, but it's a little bit hot, so I just decided to pair it with this jacket, and then I just kind of tied it into a knot.